So I'm in Oxford right now, and honestly it's everything you'd imagine. Old stone buildings, winding street, and this kind of quiet brilliance in the air. It's known for academics, of course, but what a lot of people do not realize is that Oxford also has a strong connection to cricket. And that's where the story of the Nawab of Pataudi comes in. Now, back in the 1930s, Iftikhar Ali Khan, the 8th Nawab of Pataudi, came here to study at Balliol College. He played cricket for Oxford University and he was seriously good. So good, in fact, that he ended up actually playing for England in a test match in 1932, and then not long after he captained India. He switched sides. He's actually the only person in history to have played cricket for both test cricket for both countries. Now his son, Mansoor Ali Khan, better known as, of course, in the cricketing fraternity, Tiger Pataudi, also studied here. He followed the same cricketing path but with his own twist. After a car accident left him blind in one eye, most people thought that Tiger's career was over. But then he came back and became one of India's youngest and most stylish test captains. That same mix of elegance and grit that also Oxford seems to have. Now, moving on from cricket to something completely different, I took a walk through the covered market and it's honestly has become one of my favorite spots here. It's been here around since the 1770s, originally built to bring all the outdoor vendors into one tiny place and tidy up the city streets. Today it still has that old charm, but with a mix of modern. You've got these traditional butchers and florists who've been here forever, right next to the indie coffee shops and the fresh pasta stalls. So there's something really grounding about this market. It's not touristy, it's not flashy, it's just, real. You can smell the bread, you can see someone getting their shoes repaired, maybe pick up some local cheese. It's like Oxford's everyday life under one roof. And that's what I love about this city. You have these big historical stories and universities like the Pataudis and the cricket legacy, and then you have the quiet lived-in areas like the people in the covered market who've been running stalls for generations. Now, Oxford is full of contrasts like that. It's old and new, grand and familiar, and the more time you spend here, the more layers you start to notice. And honestly, that's what makes Oxford so special. It's not just about postcard views or the famous names or Harry Potter or the university. It's just the way that everything overlaps. History is not something that is locked away in a museum here. It's part of daily life. You can be grabbing a sandwich from a stall that's been in the same family for 100 years and then turn a corner and see a building that is inspired J.R.R. Tolkien or a Lewis Carroll to write Alice in Wonderland. Even just walking around, you feel it. You feel this quiet layering of stories. Students rushing to lectures or examinations, tourists snapping their photos, locals on their usual routines, all sharing the same space in completely different ways, and that's the beauty of it. And I think that's the real charm of Oxford. It doesn't try to impress you. It is what it is. It's timeless, it's layered, it's very alive. This is the kind of place that leaves you with more questions than answers, and somehow it just all feels right.